Attention passionate New York Giants fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on New York Giants' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true New York Giants fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and New York Giants fans. Let's get to the news. The buzz around the NFL right now is centered on a potential blockbuster move that could reshape the Giants' offense and ultimately their chances of contending again in the postseason. According to reports from ESPN's Adam Schefter, the Giants are eyeing Puka Nacua from the Los Angeles Rams, with serious interest in making a move during the upcoming offseason. The speculation is that New York might be willing to trade a second-round pick in 2026 and another in 2027 to bring in Nacua, a player who's been turning heads all season long. Now, let's dive deeper into what this really means for the Giants and why this could be a game-changer. First off, the Rams, sitting at 6-2 and in the middle of a mini-rebuild after quarterback Matthew Stafford's knee injury in Week 4, are in a position where they're looking to clear cap space and build for the future. They're known to be open to trading players for draft capital and youth, especially those who can help them rebuild without sacrificing their long-term flexibility. Nacua, in particular, fits this mold perfectly. The Rams are reportedly prioritizing defensive line upgrades and cap relief, and dealing Nacua makes a lot of sense. They're able to free up roughly $18 million in cap space while acquiring draft picks that could help them rebuild around young talent. Now let's talk about Nacua himself, because this is where things get really exciting for Giants fans. This guy has been nothing short of a revelation this season. In just 7 games, Nacua has recorded 61 receptions for 711 yards and 3 touchdowns. That's an average of 7 yards per catch, making him the second leading receiver on the Rams in terms of receptions. But what really stands out is his yards per game, over 101 yards, and his overall efficiency, which ranks among the best in the league. His PFF grade for this season is an eye-popping 93, making him the top-ranked wide receiver by their advanced metrics. Not only that, but Nacua is a YAC machine, yards after catch, totaling 412 yards YAC so far, the highest among wide receivers. His ability to create separation after the catch is reminiscent of some of the best slot receivers in the league, and he's been a major reason why the Rams' offense has had some spark this season. What makes Nacua such an intriguing fit for the Giants is his elite route running and instant separation, especially in the slot. He's been a reliable target for the Rams' young quarterback, and his hands are as sticky as they come. His catch rate is an impressive 55% on contested catches, and he averages about 93 yards downfield per target. His career stats are already compelling: 245 receptions for nearly 700 yards and 9 touchdowns across 35 games, with a career PFF grade of 95. That's no small feat, especially considering he's still young and entering what should be his prime years. The Giants, who have struggled with consistency at the wide receiver position and have a burgeoning young quarterback, would be getting a true game-changer in Nacua. His arrival would immediately elevate the offense, especially in the slot, where he creates separation instantaneously, something the Giants need more of to help their passing attack reach another level. With Nacua in the mix, the Giants' passing game would become far more unpredictable. Defenses would have to respect his route running and YAC ability, opening up more opportunities for other receivers like Wan'Dale Robinson or even players like Jalen Hyatt to get open downfield. This move could also have a ripple effect on the entire offense. For one, Daniel Jones would have a reliable and dynamic target who can quickly turn short catches into big gains, boosting his yards per attempt and potentially increasing his overall efficiency. Nacua's ability to convert third downs, his catch rate on third down is already impressive, would help sustain drives and keep the Giants' offense on the field longer. And if the Giants add Nacua, they immediately become more dangerous in the red zone, given his ability to make contested catches and his impressive yards after catch, which could lead to more red zone targets and touchdowns. From a strategic standpoint, acquiring Nacua would also send a strong message to the rest of the NFC East and the league that the Giants are serious about competing now. This isn't just about filling a need. It's about making a statement that they're willing to go all in, even if it means sacrificing future draft capital in the short term. The Giants have shown they're not afraid to make bold moves. Remember last year's aggressive offseason. So this potential trade fits their pattern of trying to push the envelope to maximize their Super Bowl window. Of course, there are skeptics. Some analysts point out that the Giants must be cautious about giving up multiple draft picks, especially when they're still building a cohesive team. Also, the Rams are in a unique position. They're rebuilding their roster around youth and cap flexibility, so they're unlikely to want to hold on to Nacua for too long if the right offer comes along. If the Giants can swing this deal, they'd be adding a player who's already proven he can produce at a high level and could be a cornerstone for their offense for years to come. Looking further down the line, the implications of acquiring Nacua could be huge. The Giants are currently sitting on a promising young quarterback in Daniel Jones, who's shown flashes of brilliance but needs consistent weaponry to unlock his full potential. If they add Nacua, along with other pieces emerging like Jalen Hyatt and Wan'Dale Robinson, their passing attack could evolve into one of the most unpredictable and explosive in the league. It's not just about winning a few games. It's about creating a blueprint for sustained success and making a deep playoff run, possibly even a Super Bowl push. The NFC East is always a tough division, but with this kind of move, the Giants could shift the balance of power. The Cowboys, Eagles, and Commanders are all formidable, but if New York lands Nacua, they instantly become more competitive and dangerous, especially given the potential upgrade in their secondary and defensive line, which are priorities for Brian Daboll and his staff. This new weapon on offense could be the missing piece that pushes the Giants over the top. And let's not forget the bigger picture. The Giants fans have been waiting for a move like this, someone who can change the game with speed, route running, and YAC ability. Nacua's addition could be the catalyst for a new era in East Rutherford, one where the Giants are not just playoff contenders but legitimate Super Bowl favorites. His skill set, combined with the team's young core and a coaching staff that's proven they can develop talent, makes this a tantalizing possibility. In conclusion, this potential trade for Puka Nacua represents more than just acquiring a talented receiver. It's about setting a tone for the franchise's future. The Giants are positioning themselves for a serious run, and Nacua could be the piece that unlocks their offensive potential, makes them more dangerous, and helps them chase that elusive Super Bowl ring once again. Fans should keep their eyes peeled because if this move happens, it will certainly be a game changer, not just for the Giants, but for the entire NFC East landscape. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest New York Giants news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, New York Giants fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move for Puka Nacua? Do you think it's the right call? Would you trade those draft picks for a player who's already shown he can dominate at the NFL level? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinions matter so much to us and to the Giants. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Giants news. We're in this together, and the best is yet to come.